I'm sorry, are you addressing me? Because your authority is not recognized in Fort Kickass.
Are not robbers.
Oh, my God. Okay, yes, you can rub them, but just please don't hurt my family.
Men, we're not robbers.
Oh.
Hi, this is Harry from 5.
This is Brian from One Man Standing.
This is Meg from Shake the Sun.
This is Jess from Shoot Loud.
You're listening to Dr. Bones.
Dr. Bones and Mike, Dr. Bones and Mike.
And you're listening to New Music Saturdays.
This is Martin from Tennessee Rock.
JJ from Juxta.
Hey, this is Leslie
And Jason.
of The Sweetest Condition. New Music Saturday.
Music Saturday.
New Music Saturday.
New Music Saturday.
And you're listening to New Music Saturdays.
New Music Saturday. Dr. Bones and Mike. New Music Saturday.
Right on, and we are live for NMS Part 2 with myself, Mike1inFive, the guitarist everybody wishes they were. What's happening, Mike?
Hello.
And of course, we have our special guest, Stuart from Premium Blend Radio. Welcome back to the show, buddy.
Hey, how we doing?
Oh, awesome. So we got another kick-ass Part 2 here. So we're going to kick it off with, let's see here, a band called Operation Neptune Spear. And this is a collaboration with the Erdington Sound. Sorry, excuse me there. So it's called Residual Freedom. Dig this. Right on. Operation Neptune Spear, collaboration with the Erdington Sound called Residual Freedom. And, man, this guy is nothing but class, and it's always, like, heavy stuff, and it's, like, almost not quite death metal, but it's almost there, but with a class to it. And I love the vocals. It kind of reminds me of Lemmy from Motorhead, a little bit of Slipknot from Corey Taylor, but great tune, and I always love stuff he sends to us because it's always, you never know what you're going to get from him.
Yeah, definitely. I've heard some of his other stuff. Who's going? Go on, it's all you. It's me. I've heard some of his other stuff. It's always good stuff. It just literally it just rips you apart. It just gives it something from the moment, from the first beat to the very end, it just absolutely just goes for it. It's just heavy, but it just has that great sound about it. It's just you know what you're getting with Operation Neptune. Absolutely outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, I agree 100%. It's in your face. It's fast. It's kind of speedy. It's almost Pantera-like. You're right. All that kind of great heavy bands are in there somewhere, aren't they? There's a little bit of Motorhead influence sitting behind it. There's a little bit of Pantera. There is a little bit of Slipknot. I love Slipknot's first album. It's one of my all-time favourite albums, actually. Yeah, a little bit of that going on. But I think the key thing for me as well is just the melody of it. It's the musicality of the guitars that always gets me, because I'm a big fan of heavy music, and I always have been. But I do find that some heavy music kind of loses the melody now. It becomes too focused on the heavy. I get it. People are angry. The world is very polarized at the moment, etc. But Operation. I keep wanting to call him the number one shares because it's his Twitter, but it's Operation Neptune Spear. He nails the melodic part of it as well, and that's what makes a track beautiful, isn't it? It's the melody at the end of the day. So I think he's absolutely walks that line perfectly. I think he does it really well. He's a brilliant artist. And that's a great track. Very true.
And speaking of Slipknot, it's no secret that Slipknot's one of my favorite bands, and I love all their albums, especially Iowa, the one you were talking about, Mike. Their first wasn't really mainstream, which is fine, but Subliminal Verses was the one that went mainstream. But just so heavy, and the thing is, they did what a few of the bands have done as well, including Days of the New, where Corey Taylor and Paul Gray, who unfortunately passed away of an OD about 3 years ago or so, they tore down and rebuilt Slipknot a few times before they got the kind of collaboration they wanted. So, and that's including Sean Crahan, aka Clown, who's one of the percussionists, is one of the most fantastic drummers I've ever seen and heard in my life. I mean, he's right up there with Danny Carey from Tool and Neil Peart from Rush. I mean, this guy is just phenomenal. The size of his legs are just blow you away, because when he does a double kick, he's exactly like Danny Carey and Neil Peart. And Danny Carey said, you know what? He said during an interview, when they asked him about the double bass, he said, you know what? I always use two pedals. He goes, using one pedal is essentially it's taking the quote unquote pussy way out. Goes, you don't get what you get out of using two pedals for using one. And the size of these guys' calves are just massive. Like they could crush your head in between their legs, no problem,
Amazing.
Seeing these guys play is just something else. I remember the first time I saw Slipknot at Ozfest, man, I was blown away. Like, what a show just in general, with the mask, the whole thing. They are one class act, generally speaking. And they're such nice guys, because I had the chance to meet very briefly, but I got a chance to meet Corey Taylor and Mick, who is their guitarist, who's just the gentle giant, but just massive, right? But the nicest guys you ever want to meet in your life. So always a huge fan of them, and it's nice when reminded of that band, because they are a class act all the way.
100% with you there, mate.
So next up, we're going to get to a band called Ragweed, and this one is called Down the Drain. Dig this.
I'll get inside your face. Might be a mistake. Show me mine first, and then I'll show you yours. Never carry a knife. Don't even know why.
Right on. Ragweed with Down the Drain. And what a cool song. That was a cool kind of punk rock song. And, man, very catchy, really good hook. Great tune. Love that one, man. Very powerful.
Yeah, I really, really like them. I think Ragweed are absolutely outstanding. I haven't actually played them on my show yet. They're going to hopefully send some stuff over soon. I've been speaking to a couple of people. They're going to send something over. They're just absolutely banging from just rip it from the moment they start. I absolutely love what I've heard so far. I can't wait to get them on my show, to be truthfully honest. So, absolutely outstanding.
Mate, proper rock and roll. I mean, like, it's just so good, isn't it? Like, those Operation Neptune Spear and that is such a good opening tracks to a show. And I realise it's not really opening to the show because we're in part 2, but that, oh man, it's so heavy, it's so good. Again, the kind of melody and the musicality of it is fantastic. I just love the pace. I love the speed, rock, banging guitars in your face. This is what we think. Yeah, it's just, come on. I'm reduced to making aggressive orgasm noises. That's how much I love it.
I'll send you a YouTube video then.
No.
Yeah.
But that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Man.
YouTube. Yeah, Stuart, would you like to describe what you just said to us, please?
Well, I was just going to say, Emma dropped a ball why when you said that about the orgasm.
Would I like to describe what I've just sent you? Where? What? On Messenger?
Yeah.
I
know, right?
You wanted some entertainment? I thought I'd send you some in-house entertainment to keep you busy whilst the song's playing. I think it kind of fitted with the music quite nicely.
Well,
very good. I mean, to be honest, we're making it sound filthier than it is. There's no nudity, or it's nothing. It's nothing dodgy. It's just
that's right.
Watermelons. Good, wholesome entertainment. Family entertainment that you can watch at 1:45 in the morning on a Saturday.
After half a bottle of rum.
Yes, exactly.
Back to the music.
Right on. Well, the next song up, we had the brand new one by the Howling Lords. Was one's called "Talk Like That." Dig this.
Got a big mouth, loaded with your opinion, standing on your pedestal, looking down on us all. If you talk like that,